Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Episode 1 of the American League Division Series. Apologies if my voice sounds a little froggy. At the moment, I have a cold. If you're wondering how I can be fine during the Champions League and NBA broadcasts, let me remind you that these are premieres, not live streams. We begin our coverage tonight at Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas. The Seattle Mariners take on the Houston Astros. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas. It's Game 1 of the ALDS. The Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Astros. Greinke on the mound for Houston, and a base hit already to start things off here for the Mariners. Crawford to first. Moore hits this foul, strike one. Connects here, and it's going to go foul again. 0-2. 0-2 pitch, he connects. McCormick trying to get under it, and he will. No, he won't. 2 on, none out here for Seattle in the top of the first. Lewis at the plate now for the Mariners. With 2 runners on, now Correa picks it up. Double play attempt unsuccessful. They don't even get 1 out. And now the bases are loaded for Seattle. Seager at the plate now. Tucker will get under this for out number 1. Throws to home just in case, but all 3 runners staying at their respective bases. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Connects here, and Bregman to home. Safe. 1-0 Seattle. Not a very good start for the Astros here. In the top of the first, Murphy now at the plate for Seattle. He'll hit this one to center field. Straw is there for out number 2. And now, runner going to home. That's going to make it 2-0 for Seattle. And White now at the plate for the Mariners. Connects. Straw is there for out number 3. At the end of, or in the middle of the first, Seattle 2, Houston 0. Jose Altuve leading off the bottom of the first here for Houston. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Kikuchi on the mound for the Mariners. Connects. This goes foul for strike 2. 0-2 pitch to Altuve. He connects. And the dive. Throw to first. Out number 1. And that'll bring up Kyle Tucker for Houston. Connects. Sends the first pitch foul. Strike 1. And this will be another out. Bag stepped on for number 2. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman for the Astros. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Connects, it goes foul. 0-2. The 0-2 from Kikuchi. Bregman connects, this will be thrown to first. And the Mariners still lead 2-0 as we go to the second. France leading off for the Mariners here. In the top of the second, Bregman with the catch for out number 1. Marmoleos now batting for Seattle. Connects. Deep to right field. Tucker is there. Out number 2. Now Crawford batting. The leadoff of the batting order back to the plate. Altuve will not get there. Tucker to second. Runner on first for the Mariners. Moore now batting for Seattle. There's strike 1. Connects. McCormick is there for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second. Seattle 2, Houston 0. York Alvarez leading out the inning for the Astros. Connects, and this will go deep. Off the wall of the bullpen, he'll get to second. Double to start things off here for the Astros. Alvarez on second, tying run at the plate. Carlos Correa, and he will tie it. That is out of here. 2-2 between Seattle and Houston. And the Astros back in the game just like that. Seattle 2, Houston 2. And Yuli Gurriel now batting for Houston. Swing and a miss on an outside pitch, strike 1. Connects. That's going to be out number 1 near the warning track. And that will bring up Miles Straw for the Astros. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on the changeup. 85 miles per hour. And here's a grounder. Easy throw to first. Out number 2. Chas McCormick now batting for Houston. Connects, and it's a grounder. And it'll go into deep left field. He's not going for 2, he'll stay at 1. Base hit, single for McCormick. Martin Maldonado now looking to send it away. Will he? Yes, he will. That one is out of here. Houston 4, Seattle 2. The Astros take the lead. All right. Jose Altuve, the leadoff in the batting order, back to the plate. Connects. Caught. Near center field. That'll take us to the top of the third. Seattle 2, Houston 4. Lewis leading off the inning for the Mariners. Greinke on the mound for Houston. Easy throw to first, out number 1. Seager now batting for Seattle. Connects. Altuve racing to get there, and that's out number 2 as he throws to first. Strike 1. Connects. McCormick is there. And that's out number 3 as we go to the bottom of the third. Houston 4, Seattle 2. Kyle Tucker leading off the inning for the Astros. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Connects, it goes foul. 0-2. The 0-2 from Kikuchi. He connects. And bag is stepped on for out number 1. Alex Bregman now batting for Houston. Connects on the first pitch. And it's going to bounce. And it goes into the stands. Ground rule double for Bregman. Yordan Alvarez now batting for Houston. Almost got out there, but luckily for him, it goes behind the foul line. Strike 1, and that's out of here. Houston 6, Seattle 2. It just keeps getting better and better for the Astros. Another 2-run home run. Down 2-0 in the top of the first. Houston finally beginning to hit their stride here in Game 1 of the ALDS. Carlos Correa, now batting for the Astros, connects for out number 2. And that'll bring up Yuli Gurriel. Deep to center. Catch is made for out number 3. We go to the top of the 4th. 1/3 through this game. Houston 6, Seattle 2. Murphy leading off the inning for the Mariners. Connects. Gurriel will scoop it up. Steps on the bag for out number 1. White now batting for Seattle. There's strike 1. Connects, and that's going to bounce. And now, how far will he go? Rolls to the wall. And it is a double here on the top of the 4th for White. That'll bring up Ty France. Connects. Foul, strike 1. And now Correa to first. Out number 2. Runner still at second. Marmolejos on the mound for Seattle. And an easy throw to first. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 6-2 Houston. Alright. Miles Straw leading off here for the Astros. Connects. Behind the plate. Foul. Strike 1. 0-1 from Kikuchi. And it goes into foul territory. Still fair. Throw to first. It's going to be close. He's safe. That'll bring up Chas McCormick. Connects. And that's going to bounce at the wall. Runners on first and second now for the Astros. Martin Maldonado. A home run earlier tonight, swing and a miss, strike 1. No outs here in the bottom of the 4th. That's foul, strike 2. Connects, and now a chance for a triple play. Safe and out. They get a double play at least. McCormick remains at second. Jose Altuve back to the plate. Gonna be an easy out here. Steps on the bag to take us to the top of the 5th. Houston 6, Seattle 2. Crawford now batting for Seattle. Lead off in the batting order, back to the plate. Greinke still on the mound for Houston. Connects. Altuve to first, out number 1. Moore now batting for Seattle. There's strike 1 in the zone easily. Connects here, Bregman to first for out number 2. Lewis now at the plate for Seattle. Connects. Correa is there. And that is going to be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Are the Astros going to extend their lead? It's 6-2 here at Minute Maid Park. Kyle Tucker leading off the inning for the Astros. Connects here. And throw to first. Out number 1. Alex Bregman now batting for the Astros. This will go foul. Strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Foul again. 0-2. Connects here. And it's going to go deep. And it's going to go all the way. Houston 7. Seattle 2. Alex Bregman puts another one on the board for the Astros. The dominance continues, and to be honest, if you're a Mariners fan, I'm kind of feeling sorry for you at this point. Seattle deciding to pull the pitcher after 7 conceded runs. Ramirez now at the plate, or not the plate, the mound, sorry, and into center field, out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Carlos Correa now batting for Houston. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Strike 2. Connects, and this will be thrown to first. To the top of the 6th we go. Houston 7, Seattle 2. Seager now at the plate for Seattle, leading off the inning, the top of the 6th. Here at Minute Maid Park, connects, and this will go. He gets to first. A bit high there, 75 miles per hour, strike 1. Connects, and it's gonna roll past as well. And now Seattle, with runners on 1st and 3rd. Murphy at the plate for the Mariners. Connects, foul, 0-2. This one is caught. And now a throw to home just in case. 1 out, 2 on here for Seattle. White at the plate. Connects, and this will roll past. And the bases will be loaded here. Gurriel finally picks it up. But it is 3-7. Seattle scoring again in this game. That'll ring up Ty France. A home run here would make it 6-7. Runners on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Bases loaded as Marmolejo steps up to the plate. 1 out. Connects. And Bregman will throw to home. He's too late. Houston 7, Seattle 4. Gurriel now to 3rd. I don't know what they were thinking there. And it's 5-7. The Mariners possibly mounting a comeback here in the top of the 6th. Correa with the dive. Now to 1st. And it's a bit confusing here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 outs, bases loaded. Lewis at the plate for Seattle. Connects. And it's gonna bounce. And we have ourselves a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Seattle 7, Houston 7. Tied up all of a sudden just like that. We go to the bottom of the 6th. After an amazing comeback by Seattle. 5 runs in the top of the 6th to tie it up 7-7. The Astros looking to break away once again. Yuli Gurriel will lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th. Connects. It's gonna go back, but not all the way. Warning track, catches made. Out number 1. Miles Straw now batting for Houston. Connects. And this'll bounce. And that's a base hit. Runner on 1st for Houston to bring up Chas McCormick. 2 for 2 here today, but not here. 2 outs. Martin Maldonado, the catcher, had a home run earlier. Connects, it'll bounce on the ground. Throw to 2nd. He's safe, and that's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 7th, still tied up between Seattle and Houston. 7-7. And we might be going for longer than expected here in Game 1 of the ALDS. Quite exciting. There's nothing like playoff baseball. To left field, McCormick, out number 1. That'll bring up Murphy for Seattle. Strike 1, 93-mile-per-hour fastball. Connects. And this'll bounce. Runner on first. White. Now batting for Seattle. Gurriel trying to get here. Into foul territory. It goes into the stands. 0-1 here for White. Oh, that's gonna go all the way back. Seattle 9, Houston 7. And the Mariners complete the comeback in the top of the 7th. Evan White putting Seattle into the lead just like that. Quite a thriller of a game. Ty France now batting for Seattle. Strike 1. Connects here. McCormick racing to get under it. He will, out number 2. Marmoleos now batting for Seattle. Strike 1. Connects, foul, 0-2. And Bregman will get there for out number 3. 7th inning stretch time, ladies and gentlemen. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Seattle 9, Houston 7. Jose Altuve leading off the bottom of the 7th for Houston. And this is gonna roll, not much momentum. Out number 1. Kyle Tucker now batting for the Astros. Foul. Strike 1. Connects. Diving catch. Out number 2. Alex Bregman now batting. A home run earlier. 2 for 3 here tonight. Foul. Strike 1. Connects here. Throw to first. Out number 3. We go to the top of the 8th. Seattle 9. Houston 7. The Mariners trying to close the book on Game 1 of the ALDS. 2 full innings remain here at Minute Maid Park, and Ryan Presley coming in. Grinke probably getting tired as we enter the top of the 8th. Crawford leading off the inning for Seattle. Connects, and this one is foul. 0-2. Connects here. Gurriel steps on the bag. Out number 1. This is interesting. Oh no. I don't like this, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, that fixed it. That was very interesting. This game isn't perfect. In fact, it's far from it. 2 outs. There's strike 1. Here for Lewis. Connects. Correa to first. Out number 3. 2 more chances for the Astros to tie it up or take the win here. Alvarez, Correa, and Gurriel due up in the top of the 8th. Or sorry, the bottom of the 8th. Yordan Alvarez leading off for Houston. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Bit of a slow pitch there. Connects. This will be thrown to first. Out number 1. Carlos Correa now batting for Houston. Home run earlier tonight. First pitch is hit foul. Strike 1. And he's going to get to first. And maybe the Astros do have a chance here. In the bottom of the 8th. Yuli Gurriel now batting. 1 out, 1 on for Houston. And this will bounce as well. And now... things not so certain for the Mariners. Runners on first and third. Miles Straw now at the plate. It's going to roll past. And that's a double play. Top of the 9th coming up. Seattle 9, Houston 7. The hopes of the Astros beginning to dwindle. Seager leading off in the top of the 9th for Seattle. Ryan Presley still on the mound for the Astros, the closer, brought in last inning. This is thrown to first. Out number 1. In the zone, strike 1. Swing and a miss very early. 0-2. Connects. Correa to first for the second out. Murphy now batting for Seattle. There's strike 1. Connects. Into foul territory. Gurriel will not get there. 0-2 here for Murphy. The pitch from Presley. He connects, and now a runner on first once again for Seattle. White had a home run earlier tonight. 2 outs. And he's gonna hit another one. And that is all, ladies and gentlemen. Seattle 11, Houston 7. There is no way that the Astros can come back from this. Evan White solidifies it for the Mariners. 2-run home run to bring up Ty France. Connects Presley to first, and now 5 runs in the bottom of the 9th. Can it be done? If it can, it'll be one of the greatest comebacks in the history of baseball. McCormick, Maldonado, and Altuve trying to get the job done here tonight at Minute Maid Park. 12 to win, 11 to tie. McCormick leads off, strike 1. Oof. 0-2. Connects here, and to first it will go. Out number 1. That'll bring up Martin Maldonado. Home run earlier. Connects, and it's gonna bounce. Runner on first for the Astros. Jose Altuve, 0 for 4 here today. Is this his moment? Into center field, it's gonna bounce, maybe? No, it is not. Throw to first. Safe. 1 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 9th. Kyle Tucker, the last hope for the Astros in Game 1 of the ALDS, and it's going to bounce again. 2 on, 2 out for Houston. Alex Bregman now at the plate. Graveman coming in as the closer for Seattle, and Bregman gives some hope to the Astros. It's out of here. It is out of here. 11 to 10. 1 more to go to extras. Here we go. Yordan Alvarez connects, and it's gonna go, and it's gonna go all the way. We are going to extra innings. The Astros come back and tie the game in the bottom of the 9th. Amazing, amazing, amazing. 2 outs. They could still score here, and if they do, it's over. Carlos Correa looking to close the book on this one. Connects! It's gone! Astros win! Astros win! Wow! Wow! In all my days as a commentator, that is one of the greatest games I have ever seen. 5 runs, the bottom of the ninth. Houston 12, Seattle 11. A walk-off after trailing by 5, going into the bottom of the ninth. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Astros win, ladies and gentlemen. Astros win. Wow. And, we go back to the Beagle Sports Studio for our second and final game of the night. Unbelievable. What a win for the Houston Astros, coming back after being down by 4, entering the bottom of the ninth, scoring 5 runs, and defeating the Mariners 12-11. In our second and final game of the night, we head to Yankee Stadium as the Tampa Bay Rays take on the New York Yankees. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our second game of the night, here on episode 1 of the ALDS, the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Mike Brosseau, leading off for Tampa Bay, hits the first pitch foul. 0-1. Connects here, but it will go foul as well. 0-2. 0-2 pitch from Montgomery. He connects deep to left field, but it is caught near the warning track. That'll bring up Brandon Lowe. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 81-mile-per-hour changeup. Connects here, and it's gonna bounce, and Tampa Bay now with a runner on first. Randy Arozarena now batting for the Rays. This'll go fair. Safe at second, and now 2 on, 1 out for Tampa Bay. That'll bring up Manuel Margot. Pickoff attempted at second, unsuccessfully. The runner remains. Connects, and it's caught for out number 2. Throw to second just in case, but he's safe, and that'll bring up Yandy Diaz. And this'll bounce, and that'll load the bases. Joey Wendell now batting with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss on an inside curveball, strike 1. Strike 2. Connects, sends it foul. Still 0-2 here for Wendell. 3 on, 2 out. Swing and a miss to take us to the bottom of the first. Wendell leaves 3 stranded. Aaron Hicks leading off for the Yankees. Strike 1. In the zone. 0-2 now. Snell on the mound for Tampa Bay. Connects here. Foul again. Foul this time. 0-2. And Adames will scoop it up. Throw to first. Out number 1. To bring up Aaron Judge. 62 home runs this season, setting an American League record formerly held by Roger Maris. But he will not score here. Arozarena gets under it for out number 2 to bring up Voigt. Strike 1. Connects. And this could go either way, but it's going to go foul. 0-2 here for Voigt. And that'll end the inning. Strike 3. Willie Adames leading off the top of the second for Tampa Bay. Connects here, and it's gonna roll into left center field. Runner on first here for Tampa off the first pitch of the inning. That'll bring up Kevin Kiermaier for Tampa Bay. Foul, strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. Connects here, and it'll bounce off the fence now. A runner on third and a runner on first for Tampa Bay. No outs, 2 on. Mike Zunino now batting for the Rays. Connects here, it'll bounce, and looking for a double play. They will get it. 2 out, 1 on, just like that, here in the top of the second. And the leadoff back to the plate. Leadoff in the batting order. Throw to first, out number 3. Giancarlo Stanton leading off the inning here for New York. Connects, and this'll bounce. And Margot's still chasing it. Kiermaier to second, safe. Giancarlo Stanton with a double to start off the inning to bring up Torres. Low will get under it, out number 1. Now Frazier batting for New York, strike 1. Connects here, and the Rays will not get a double play, but they will get 1 out here. And a runner on third now for the Yankees. Gio Urshela batting for New York. Connects, and the throw to first, preventing the run. No score at the end of the second. Brandon Lowe leading off the inning for Tampa Bay. 1 for 1 here today. Foul, strike 1. Connects here. Will it bounce? No, it won't. Out number 1. To bring up Randy Arozarena. Foul ball, strike 1. Connects, and it's gonna bounce. I didn't think it would, but it will. 1 out, 1 on for Tampa Bay here in the top of the third. Manuel Margot now batting for the Rays. Connects here, and he will send it over the fence. Tampa Bay 2, New York 0. Yandy Diaz now batting for Tampa Bay. 1 out here at the top of the third. Now 2 outs, but they just scored 2 runs, so it's not all bad. Joey Wendell, the next batter, and to right field it will go. Out number 3, Tampa Bay 2, New York 0 as we go to the bottom of the third. Sanchez leading off here for New York. Strike 1. Connects. In the center field. Will Kiermaier get there in time? He will. Out number 1. That'll bring up Estrada for New York. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Strike 2. And now, connects here, it'll bounce. Adames to first, out number 2. That'll bring up the leadoff once again, Hicks. Connects, and Adames with the catch. 1/3 of the game has been played. Tampa Bay 2, New York 0. Top of the 4th. Coming up next. Willie Adames now batting for the Rays. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Connects here. And to first it will go. Out number 1. To bring up Kevin Kiermaier for the Rays. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And now, that's going to be out number 2 for the Yankees to bring up Mike Zunino. 2 out, none on here in the top of the 4th. Zunino connects here. And off the fence, he's going to keep going. Is it wise? Yes, it is. Slides into second. Double for Zunino to bring up Mike Brosseau, the leadoff in the batting order. Throw to home, or throw to first, sorry. Not first either, second. Throw to second just in case. Connects here. And this will be out number 3. 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Aaron Judge leading off the inning for the Yankees. The bottom of the 4th. Here in New York. Connects. And to left field it will go. Arozarena with the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Voit, number 59. Connects here and it'll bounce. And now Voit gets to first. Tying run at the plate, and his name is Giancarlo Stanton. Connects here, Adames to second, out number 1. Now looking for a double play. They will get it. Sorry, out number 2 and out number 3. Nonetheless, whatever. We go to the top of the 5th. 2-0 Tampa Bay. Brandon Lowe now batting here for the Rays. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Connects. And to first base, out number 1. That'll bring up Randy Arozarena. And this will go foul, strike 1. Connects, and it's caught for out number 2. That'll bring up Manuel Margot. Home run earlier here tonight. 2-run home run, making it 2-0 for the Rays over the Yankees. Connects, and it goes foul. 0-2 here for Margot. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Torres leading off the inning for the Yankees. Connects here, Adames to first, out number 1. And that will bring up Frazier. Number 77 here for the Yankees. Right to Snell. Snell to first. Out number 2. To bring up Gio Urshela. Strike 1. Connects here. Adames scrambling to get there in time for out number 3. We go to the top of the 6th. Tampa Bay still leading 2-0. Yandy Diaz leading off the inning for the Rays. Connects here. Caught. Out number one. To bring up Joey Wendell. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Connects here and it'll bounce. And all the way to the fence. Wendell going for two. He will get the double. 1 on, 1 out for Tampa Bay. Willie Adames now batting. Connects. And it will go over the wall. Tampa Bay 4, New York 0. Another 2-run home run here tonight for Tampa Bay to make it 4-0 here in the top of the 6th. Kevin Kiermaier now batting for the Rays. Connects. It'll bounce once again. And he'll get to first. That'll bring up Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 here today. Connects, and now Yankees looking for a double play. There's one. There's two. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Sanchez now batting for New York. Connects, foul, strike one. And now... oh! Can't pick it up. And a runner on first. Estrada now batting for New York. There's strike one. Connects. Adames with the catch, throw to first. Safe. 1 out, 1 on for New York. As Hicks steps back up to the plate, Adames with the catch to first. But no avail. Aaron Judge now batting, Adames to second. We go to the bottom of the 7th, or sorry, the top of the 7th. Tampa Bay 4, New York 0. Brosseau leading off the inning here for the Rays. Number 43, foul ball, strike one. Strike two, hits it foul once more. Connects. And the throw to first. Out number one. That'll bring up Brandon Lowe. Second in the batting order, second batter of the inning. And that's out of here! Tampa Bay 5, New York 0. It just keeps getting better for the Rays. That'll bring up Randy Arozarena as the Rays extend their lead even further. 5-0 here, swing and a miss, strike one. Connects, and this will bounce. Off the fence, now going for two. Is he gonna make it? Yes, he is. Double for Arozarena to bring up Manuel Margot. Connects. Out number one, out number two in this double play, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. 5-0 Tampa Bay. Voigt now batting for New York to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Strike one from Snell. Connects here. Adames to first, out number one. And Giancarlo Stanton now batting for New York. 1 for 2 here tonight. Connects. Deep to left field, Arozarena is there for out number two. to bring up Torres. Connects. Snell to first. We go to the top of the 8th. 5-0 Tampa Bay. So, 2 more full innings remaining here at Yankee Stadium. We will have the bottom of the 9th, I believe, unless the Yankees do something incredible in the bottom of the 8th. This will go all the way for a home run. Yandy Diaz hits it into the bullpen. 6-0 Tampa Bay. That'll bring up Joey Wendell for the Rays. 6-0 here. After that home run, this goes foul. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Connects. And this will be thrown to first. Out number 1. Willie Adames now batting for the Rays. Connects, foul, strike 1. And this will go all the way. Another home run, 7-0 for the Rays. And the Rays extend their lead even further. And after 7 conceded runs, the Yankees bringing in a new pitcher, Ben Heller. Kevin Kiermaier now batting. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 out here in the top of the 8th for Tampa Bay. Connects here. And that'll be out number 2. And now Mike Zunino batting for the Rays. Connects. Scooped up for out number 3. Throw to first. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Tampa Bay 7, New York 0. Frazier leading off the bottom of the 8th here for the Yankees. Strike 1, 97-mile-per-hour fastball here from Snell. And this will go into right field. Margot hunts it down, out number 1. That'll bring up Gio Urshela. Strike 1. Connects. Into left field, Rosarena is there for out number 2. And now Sanchez batting for New York. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Connects. Diaz will scoop it up. He steps on the bag to take us to the top of the 9th. 6 outs remaining in this game. The Rays to bat again for what will most likely be the final time here in Game 1 of the ALDS. Mike Brosseau leading off for the Rays. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Connects here. Throw to first, out number 1. That'll bring up Brandon Lowe for the Rays. Swing and a miss, strike 1 at a low curveball. Strike 2. And he swings and misses. Strikeout here for Heller, out number 2. Randy Rosarena now batting for Tampa Bay. Connects here, and we go to the bottom of the 9th. 8 runs needed for the Yankees here in Game 1 of the ALDS. It's unlikely, but we saw the miracle in Houston in our first game of the night. Who says we can't see another miracle? Estrada leading off the inning for the Yankees. Strike 1. Strike 2. Connects. Adames scrambling to get under it. He will. Out number 1. And that will bring up Aaron Hicks. Strike 1. In the zone. Connects here. And it bounces. Kiermaier throws to first. But it is too late. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Connects here. Arozarena will get under it. Out number 2. Runner is safe at first. And Luke Voigt now batting for the Yankees. Connects here. Foul ball, strike 2. And Adames will get under it. And that will be all. The final score here at Yankee Stadium. Rays 7, Yankees 0. The Rays lead the ALDS. Tomorrow night we will have episode 1 of the NLDS. 2 games coming to you just like tonight. But that will be all for us here on Beagle Sports. We will see you tomorrow night. Good night from New York.